Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Might and Magic Legacy. Might and Magic 10 Legacy, that is. So, this was one that was recommended on the video that I did about dungeon crawling, and I was excited to get it very cheaply on Steam and thought, let's give it a whirl. Raku, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I love the Might and Magic games. I understand that this one is a bit hit or miss with some, but I think a lot of the pain that I read about in the reviews was due to the fact that there was this horrible Ubisoft CD key issue that seems to have been fixed since I got the game. And let's go ahead. Herbie, good evening. Good to see you. Alright. So, we're going to start in a brand new game here. And let's see, I could go adventurer mode if I want to enjoy the story, or I could go warrior. Tougher enemies, higher prices of equipment. Okay. So we're going to go warrior mode. Warrior mode looks insane, and adventurer mode looks totally reasonable, where you're just like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, I could be an adventurer. And warrior is very formidable, but I don't mind tougher enemies. Higher prices of equipment is annoying, but we should be okay. And I could go manual creation, default party, or random creation. So I feel like I'm going to go with a default party and then modify it if I need to. It says it can be tweaked, so let's just run with that. And looks like we get a party of 4. That's right, Hermie. And by that, you mean we came here to let the game conquer us, which it probably will do. All right, so they're starting us with Leaf, the Dwarf Defender, Rongo, the Orc Barbarian. That's a great front line. And then we've got Erlin, the Elven Ranger, and Ligaya, the Human Free Mage. Now, the thing that I'm concerned about is I don't really have a healer, unless, I guess, the Free Mage can do light magic, which maybe can heal. Cleanse, heal wounds. Yeah, so maybe the Free Mage is I do everything, and then Earth Magic can regenerate too. I was worried about that, Hermie, but it looks like the Ranger has a little bit of Druidic Earth Magic that can regenerate, and then the Free Mage does have light magic, which has some healing. So, you know, maybe it works. I'm sorry about that, Hermie. Apparently there is. Hopefully that will calm down at some point. I might need to change some of the settings, though. I'm playing tonight on a new rig. Everything is experimental. And I might need to go through my Streamlabs settings again just to make sure that there is no the chat lag is sped up. I thought I did things, but here we go. I'm a little worried too, but maybe we can pick up auxiliary members. Maybe we can fill in the party with 2 extra hirelings or something like that to make the party more rounded.
What is the meaning of a dream? Only Asher knows. Are they omens warning us of future tragedies? Distant memories dying in the deafening silence of the void? Or are they sometimes both? The death wish of some ancestor bargaining with the dragons that his legacy be carried on. Last night I dreamed such a clear vision of past events. Terrible things I had wanted to forget. They refused to fade away, demanding, pleading to be told one last time. This story begins with what we now call Uriel's deception. during the fabled Elder Wars, wars that once pitched the children of the light against the children of darkness. Uriel, the great archangel, had vowed to avenge his family, slaughtered by the greatest warrior and tactician of the Faceless, Erebos, the master of assassins. For centuries, Uriel, consumed by hatred, planned his revenge. Shortly before the second eclipse, Uriel and his inquisitors provided proof that the Faceless were plotting to rekindle the fires of the ancient wars. Emperor Liam Falcon, an ambitious man, easily enthralled by the Archangel's righteous determination, declared a holy war against the children of darkness. And Uriel's own brother, the Archangel Michael, esteemed and feared general of the ancient angel host, was brought back from the dead to lead the onslaught.
Thank you. I'm
Uriel's
making
plan
some
had
adjustments.
one fatal flaw. He underestimated the courage and resourcefulness of the humans he had set out to use in his machinations. There were some who saw through his lies, seeing Uriel's proof as clever fabrications. The murders and sabotages of which the Faceless had been accused were his own doing. Angels cannot lie, or so the saying goes, but there's nothing written saying that they have to tell the truth. Uriel escaped the justice of the courts, but not the judgment of the dragons. Uriel, Michael, and the Emperor Liam perished in the bloody fires of the second eclipse. But a legacy remained, continuing to poison the Empire. When the true extent of Uriel's deception was revealed, the scandal nearly ripped the once great and holy nation apart. Distrust grew between the Empire and its allies. Dissentful whispers could be heard throughout the hallways of the Imperial Court. And outside of the Empire's borders, the colonies and protectorates were clamoring for independence. In an effort to calm the troubled waters, Liam's heiress, the young Empress Gwendolyn Falcon, proclaimed a series of reforms that were immediately unpopular with the more conservative nobles. These tensions came to a head in the Aegean Peninsula. Once a jewel of the Falcon Crown, the great port of Carthal on the Savage Sea was threatening to secede and join the loose coalition of the Free Cities. Skirmishes were multiplying between the rebels and Imperial garrisons. Brigands were stalking the trade routes, and pirates were raiding the coasts. This is a story of a particular group of adventurers.
That's us.
Who had just set foot on the peninsula for the first time, on a quest to fulfill the dying wish of their mentor.
I don't remember agreeing to
They
that.
were called raiders, but would soon be known as legends.
We're raiders. I mean, legends. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Well, let me answer some questions. I was not talking. I know, Alaxel. I'm lost too.
Do not let the name raiders fool you. They were not mere brigands or adventurers only interested in glory and gold. They believed in a higher calling, an ideal of honor and courage. These values were the legacy of their mentor, Owen, a raider himself, and a veteran of the Battle of Hammer Fall.
I know. Very interesting indeed. So, let's see if the game itself... So, first of all, let me just answer a couple of questions. Number one, can you hear me better? Is my voice loud enough now? Number two, I think that the intro itself was just ultra loud, and that the game volume is maybe now more reasonable, but please help me adjust the settings accordingly. Cosmic Mercenary, good evening, my friend. The reason that this is category Might and Magic 9 is because on Twitch I could not find a Might and Magic 10 category. When I was booting up on Twitch, there just wasn't one. So I had to use the closest one I could find. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, so it sounds pretty good. Verzian, good evening, my friend. I don't know if, like, what setting this is compared to the other heroes, if this is a different world, or how that exactly is operating. Black Lung, I haven't played Might and Magic 7 and 8, but I want to. This one was just recommended, so I decided to give it a shot. Okay. I know, isn't that weird? I was like, I kept trying. Okay, perfect. Hopefully everything is good. All right, so let's go ahead and continue.
In a way, it was also their mentor who had led them to the Aegean Peninsula. He had been a son of Carthal, and before his tragic death, he had asked his students to bring back his ashes to the city of his birth, to be buried next to his ancestors.
That's right, Hermie. Exactly. That was my mistake. So I'm on a bring the ashes back mission. Okay.
To honor their master's wish, they boarded the first ship willing to take them to the west. As they disembarked in the small, peaceful harbor of Sorpigal by the sea, they could not suspect how far this journey was going to take them.
Interesting. Can you hear the narrator okay? All right. So, here is our party in the middle. And let's just check out the UI here. I can move... Oh, I gotta turn off this... Let's see. Yeah, I need the vertical sync. I don't want that tearing. And oh yeah. Yeah, give me the best. Whatever. Just give me a bunch of anti-aliasing, please. Thank you. Narrator is soft. Okay, thank you. I might have to turn her up. Okay. So, you know, as is traditional Might and Magic style. Oh my god, who's this guy? Sir Christian? Welcome aboard the Seahawk. How can I help you? This guy's the captain? Man, this guy looks incredible for a captain. So I don't really want to travel yet, so I'm just going to leave this conversation, but I'm turning on, you know, it's a grid-based movement, like a standard dungeon crawler, but I've got some nice, you know, open world here. There's a town.
Ah, new faces. Very good. I suppose you arrived with the morning tide, with that boat from the east.
I did.
Welcome to Sorpigal by the sea. You're raiders, are you not? Adventurers?
Yeah, I prefer the adventurers word. And you are... Oh, how rude of me. My name is Dunstan. I, too, used to be a raider. Interesting. Okay, thank you. That doesn't seem good. I don't know why that would be. Maybe one of my settings is not good. I am retired, which is something you'll hear a lot here. Sorpigal is the kind of utterly boring and sunny place where heroes go to spend their old days when they become tired of the endless warring and adventuring. So we need to go to Carthal.
Oh, I guess the news of the current situation hasn't reached the rest of the world yet. Nobody's going in or out of Carthal, my friends. I know from a well-informed source that rebels have taken over the city. They have sealed its gates and closed the harbor while they establish a new government.
Hey, Fading, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, so they're looking for a new government. That's a bit heavy. I'm trying to, I gotta get rid of my mentor's ashes. Can you help me? Can I just give the ashes to you? Hey. Victory, good evening. It could be. And it could be a... Okay, thank you, Versian. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, sometimes YouTube doesn't play nice.
I'm sure someone in this town has need of raiders.
Looking to earn some gold and make a name for yourselves? I don't care about the name, but the gold is good. You should go to the town garrison and ask for Captain Maximus. I heard he was looking for some muscle to hire. Well, you got some muscle right here, buddy. But I keep forgetting you're new here. Do you want me to show you around? Mr. Fixer, good evening. Hey, String Theories, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. You know, I love the idea that he can show me around town. Yeah, the raiders are doing horribly. They need a complete overhaul. I know why I don't want to be called one.
I hope your services will be worth the price you're asking.
Ronnie, good evening. Good to see you. All right, I'll walk with you for a little while. When we come near an interesting place, I'll tell you what you need to know about it. So he's like my guide. So he's a hireling. Some NPCs can be employed to accompany the party in order to provide individual services. Others might want to join your party for the duration of a certain quest. You can only have a maximum of 2 companions, but you can fire a hireling in order to have a quest NPC be able to join the party. Okay, that sounds fine. Oops, I clicked don't show hints. 1 second. Let me make sure I'm not... I want to actually show hints. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm new. I need the hints. Okay. So, there's a doggo. Sorpigal. Right. These people don't want to talk. I hope they have a flame attack. This hireling reduces the distance before which enemies become aware of you by 1. He shares his basic knowledge of the Agan dwellers with you and improves your recon radius on the minimap by 1. So interestingly, remember when I was talking about, like, outfitting my party a little bit more with hirelings? This guy doesn't look like he's going to fight at all. I know, I want the doggo as well. He just looks like he gives you some passive buffs. And he also kind of, like with that white streak, he looks a little bit like Steven Tyler in the portrait there. The doggo I can't do anything with at the moment, which is a tragedy.
By the dragons. This place.
So I really like the map in the bottom right corner. I like the mosaic dragon work in the bottom frame. It is Snape Tyler, yeah. Oh, perfect, String Theory. So Might and Magic 6 started in this town of New Sorpigal. Well, now I want to play, like, Might and Magic 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? He is Cosmic. Hey, Heavy Metal, good evening, my friend. Thank you for subscribing. All right, let's look around. So who's this guy? Here we are. The town garrison barracks. Maximus should be somewhere in there. I'm not going inside in any case. I don't exactly abide by the law, you see. Oh, some NPCs can be employed to accompany... Oh, I already got that. Okay. So he might not... If I go in here, he's going to leave the party. Which maybe I want the tour first. I'll come back here. Oh, they've got some pigs. That's great. And this person has an anchor, so it's the boatswain or whatever. All right, that's great. Ooh, it's got some colorful trinkets here. Who are you all about? Need something? I can hire a scout. I actually have a scout. So, yeah, I don't really want to do anything with you. I don't like you. She doesn't want to talk. All right. The Goblin Watchtower is Sorpigal's Inn. If you're tired of sleeping on the ground or under a tent and want to enjoy the comfort of a real bed for once, this is the place for you. Their cook also makes a great fish stew. Or at least I hope that's fish. Oh, good evening, my friend. Yeah, Might Magic 3 was my foray into the series and is my favorite, although I like Clouds and Worlds of Zine as well. I'm waiting for Might and Magic 11. All right, we can go into the inn if we like. Let's just get the... Ooh, look at this kind of temple. That's nice. Let's see what they got here. Oh, somebody's left the lobster on the skillet there. That's the training center for the town garrison, but they also train civilians for a price. They won't be able to teach you everything, but it's the perfect place to start improving your skills, okay? So that is something you have to do to level up in at least Might and Magic 3. You got to pay the trainer. Who's Zale? I am the harbor master. I mean, these people who work on the boats are, like, unbelievably well armored. The closest you'll find to... Oh, he's also the mayor. Okay. Let's see. He's got a quest. Let's learn about the town, first of all. What's the gossip? Yeah, not much happens here, but that's how we like it. Nobody really knows when the town was built, or by whom. A wizard once told me the name Sorpigal is very ancient, maybe even older than the Shantiris. That guy at the Goblin Watchtower in Jasad also told me he'd visited other Sorpigals before. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Talk to me about the Seahawk. Ah, you arrived with the Seahawk? A fine ship she is. I've known her captain, Sir Christian, for a long time. You both love the armor. You know, Cosmic, I really want to try that, and it's great that, with, you know, emulation being where it's at, that I actually have the possibility of trying that. Thank you for the recommendation. Do you know he was planning to become an alchemist? The second eclipse forced him to enlist in the army instead. I guess the Maiden of Fate had other plans for him. And let's see. Smuggler's Cove. A few centuries ago, Sorpigal...
Don't we have better things to do?
I'm going to tell you that I've been playing a ton of Wizardry 8, which I love. And this era of gaming, although Wizardry 8 probably predates this substantially, but I love when your party members have, like, vocal reactions to the quests that you commit them to, or whatever it is you're asking them to do. They don't have the portraits popping out to talk like my Wizardry 8, but I do like that kind of banter. So let's see. So a few centuries ago, Sorpigal was a smuggler haven. Compared to the heavily fortified port of Carthal, Sorpigal was a much less risky entry point to the peninsula. As it turns out, one of my ancestors was a smuggler himself. I recently found his old diary. Apparently there used to be a secret cove under this town. That's how they were smuggling goods in and out. My ancestor claims he hid his nest egg in that cove in an enchanted coffer of which I found the key. Find the coffer and we'll split the gold. You know, Zale, I don't know how to tell you this. The coffer was empty. I'm keeping the key. Okay, I'm in. That's a good quest. So, we got a quest. We got a little quest log in the upper right. I like it. Every time you move into another tile, the game time advances. The amount of time passing per step is greater in the outside world than in cities and in dungeons. In the outside world, you might encounter different enemies depending on whether it is day or night. Okay, good enough. Hey, Kai, good evening, my friend. Thank you for following. Alright, so... I can't go in there. Oh, can I take this? Alright. Nobody look. And by nobody, I mean townsfolk. I'm going in. Can I just take your money? What's this? Unidentified relic? This looks incredible. This is like some red-texted headgear. Well, anyway, I'm taking all that. So, I do like games that just let you loot the town wild. Yeah, what you got? Who will? There's a barrel with a pulsing green liquid. Who wants to drink? Okay. So, I don't know. This is in... I haven't saved the game yet. I'm going to do this anyway. This is in Might and Magic 3, and they have all of these barrels and fountains, and you drink them, and it either, like, severely injures your person, maybe kills them, or it gives you a permanent buff of some kind. So I'm going to just have this guy drink it, and he gained 1 resistance against earth magic. How about that? And that, I think that's permanent. Yeah, Hermie, I already had the helmet, but I don't know why I don't know what it is. I'm drinking every time. So, I got a permanent stat boost. I don't know why this candle above his head is on fire. It's typical in, some Might and Magic games for, like, the UI to be animated to indicate danger or traps. It is a gamble, so I'm going to have to, I'm going to quick save it. And that's how I gamble, by saves coming. All right, so anything in here? That's the training center. I don't think I need to go in there. I want to find somebody who can identify my helmet, for the love of God. Boy, the top shelf looks really hard to reach. Okay, that's fine if you want to do that. put stuff up there. Can I go? Ooh, can I go in this well? Is this the cove? No. Yeah, that's what I think, right? That's what they usually were. Sometimes they'd give you experience, sometimes there was gold inside, and sometimes it really hurt you. Look at these beautiful steeds. Mr. Ed, it's wonderful to see you. We're going in. Got a resistance against fire magic. Rongo, the Orcish barbarian. Did you hear his reaction? He was just triumphantly, yes! Who's this guy? These are the city gates. Beyond lies the Arcane Peninsula, but I don't believe you're ready for that trip yet. Why don't you spend some time in Sorpigal first to hone your skills? He's like, you would die very quickly there. You're terrible. Who goes there? Identify yourself. Raiders, huh? We're currently investigating the disappearance of several citizens. Nobody leaves the town until we find out what happened to them. If you have complaints, take them to Commander Maximus at the garrison. All right, I will. You know I will. I've got a lot of complaints. If magic is your thing, don't forget to visit the Arcane Library. You won't find the rare books and grimoires you could find in the academies of the Seven Cities or even in Carthal, but they probably have a couple of nice spells for rookies like you. No offense. None taken. It's great traveling with you, Dunstan. Dunstan checks in. Hi. Do you know anything about the missing people? Sorpigal is usually quiet, says Katarina, but these last few weeks it's grown maybe too quiet. Some inhabitants seem to have vanished into thin air, and there's that stench coming up from the old town well. Oh, God. Ronnie, you know what I mean? Like, your parents really set you up for that, didn't they? All right, fine. What are the reforms? I'm completely behind Empress Gwendolyn. She made some mistakes, of course, and some of her reforms failed, but at least she's trying to improve things in the Empire. Her Charter of the Griffin, aiming to separate the church from the state, is not a betrayal, but a necessity, especially after Uriel's deception. I mean, the days where we blindly trust the angels in their church are gone for good. You know it. All right, I'm going to just take a look in your chest over here, and oh, yes, that's some money. I'm pleased with it. What do you got here? Magic spells. Every party member has his own spell book that contains all his spells. Spells do harm to one or more enemies, strengthen the party, or heal single party members. In order to learn a spell in an Arcane Library, a party member needs to have a certain rank in the skill of the corresponding school of magic. All right, fine. Let's see who's in here. All right, so here's Ferris. Look, I came into your shop. The least you could do is turn around and stop reading your book. Welcome, travelers, to my humble depository of arcane knowledge. Please have a look at my collection of ancient librams and grimoires. Can you train arcane discipline? None of my people are in. Fine. What about, can I learn any spells from you? Oh my god, they're expensive. You're killing me with your prices. I don't like you. So it looks like even my defender has some spells that they can learn. So maybe the reason I don't have a dedicated mage is because your people are like more hybrid type characters in this game. Alright, that's fine. Who's this clown? Estivo. What about the wizard? A few months ago, a wizard named Ibrahim arrived and moved into a house in the northwestern corner of town. He seemed a nice enough fellow, but nobody has seen or heard from him in weeks. Missing people, huh? The house seems abandoned. I wonder what happened to him. Alright, that's good enough. I'm going to go check out... So we learned about the house in the northwest corner. We got people disappearing. I'm also looking to loot the entire town. She got resistance against air magic. I'm spreading it out. I'm spreading the generosity of resistance to different things. What is this? Drink from the fountain. The party is restored. Okay, great. I mean, I don't think I was in any trouble, but now I'm better. I know, Hermie. Like, wait a minute. Just give me some more details on this loot house. I mean,
Enemies ahead.
oh my gosh. Wait a minute now. Weapons can get worn when a strike is blocked by an opponent. Shields can get worn when you block critical strikes. When a party member is the target of a critical strike, an armor may get worn. Alright, so there's durability. Alright, so I open this barrel and look what I get. A giant spider. Now this is our first battle. Let's see how this goes. So running along the bottom here, it looks like I can attack, ranged attack, defend, or entangle. Now, I assume it's Erlin's turn. So why don't you shoot this guy? You can launch ranged attacks with a party member who's equipped with a bow or crossbow against enemies in a straight line in front of the party. When targeting a group of enemies that are at least 2 tiles away, you do not need to select a dedicated target. Ranged attacks only deal a reduced amount of damage in close combat. They're probably actually too close. It did. No, she did a great job. She did 9 damage, according to the combat log. So I love that there's a combat log. This, there's the threat indicator. And now it is her turn. So we can cast Gust of Wind, which blows and deals air damage to the target and pushes him back. I could cast Celestial Armor, and I can Sunder. Let's just cast this. In your turn during combat, each character can perform an action. The active character is marked by the blue flame above the portrait. The default turn order is from left to right, but you can skip to another party member that hasn't had his or her turn yet by clicking on their portrait. Okay. So there doesn't appear to be, like, initiative. It's just like I go and then they go, and I can switch between my people. I feel like I was doing a lot of damage, but this spider has a lot of hit points. And I do too. I have 115 hit points, for example, with Leaf. Okay. By the way, I don't know if that's Leif or what, but I always call this name Leaf because it amuses me. So let's see. What can I do? I can yell at him. I could challenge him, to taunt him. I could shatter him. I should probably taunt. I'm gonna hit him. He's been punched. Alright, and now what I'm gonna do is... Distro, good evening. Good to see you. Cosmic, I apologize. I think the internet in my area might be suffering a little bit. Alright, let's see here. So the orc can also challenge. I'm just gonna hit him. Okay. So Gust of Wind deals like nothing, and this guy though just did like half of its health in one shot, which I'm a huge fan of. So I'm gonna try a melee attack. Nah, she doesn't do very much either in that regard. I guess this is supposed to push them back, which would be the real advantage, but I can't push them back because there's a wall there. So I don't have any healing with this person either. I'm going to...
Well, thank you for that.
Oh. Oh, Celestial Armor is just a party-wide armor. Interesting. Okay. Heck yeah, we blocked all the damage. Yeah, Cosmic, I think YouTube like, just doesn't quite have as good of a streaming infrastructure as Twitch does. Which is, why Amazon probably paid so much money to buy Twitch. But hopefully YouTube can spend some of its, amazing resources to boost the speed of their streaming a little bit. All right.
And stay down.
Seen big spiders in the jungle.
Oh, did I?
Nasty.
Wait a minute. What did I just do right there? Oh, I entangled it. I thought I was going to cast regeneration. Okay, well that works too. All right. So we got into our first battle and we won, but my lord, I used a bunch of mana. Now, we're going to try to figure out... There's potions here. Yeah, Distro, please get to the bottom of it. So, I'm not regenerating anything as I, just step around. Is this the house? Okay, I'm going to save it. I wonder if I can, rest a bit... I didn't mean to rest for 8 hours. I feel kind of bad about that. But it worked. I mean, I got my health back and everything. I'll just have to pay attention to that. The mansion seems empty, as if its residents had left in haste. So we're throwing around the word mansion a little looser than I'm familiar with. The one-room, 200-square-foot home was empty. Alright, so nothing in there. The night closes in. That's upsetting. Hopefully, nighttime doesn't do anything
Things are quiet here.
drastically
Too quiet
different
for my taste.
into town. Maybe the people nappers are going to come try to get us. Alright, let's check the temple. The local chapel of Elroth, the Dragon of Light. Not my favorite dragon, but at least Sister Lysandre and her fellow Vestals can bring you back even from the brink of death. I'll ask you for a donation, of course. Okay. I like in games when donations are obligatory. It's like, now... Are we sure it's a donation? What's this book? The party collected the book, Sea Shanties and Harbor Songs. We sure did. I was hoping for something a little nicer, but it's fine. I wonder who I would need to visit, maybe the blacksmith, to identify this helmet. Caldwell is the town's weaponsmith. Pay him a visit if you need to buy a new blade or repair an old one. He's a former soldier in the Unicorn armies, so he probably has some things to teach you as well. Right, Ankh. And so, this was like, I don't know how the whole Ubisoft... I bought this on the Black Friday sale for like $5, and it came with... another Might and Magic game for free that was also Ubisoft. It might have come with like Heroes of Might and Magic 6 or something like that for free. I believe that Ubisoft has completely cut ties with the Might and Magic franchise. I want to say that is the next one, the Golden Era, is that Hooded Horse or is that like a completely different studio or something? At least a different publisher, anyway. Hello, looking for a weapon? Yeah, I want to trade. And can you identify this? No. He's like, God, no, I can't. Okay, great. I was hoping that you could help me out, but I'm glad that you can't. Alright, we'll figure it out. Anybody warfare expert? Okay, no. Veteran. I wasn't always a weaponsmith. A few years ago, I was a soldier in Duke Oswin's Unicorns army. Oswin was what you'd expect from a duke. He didn't care much about the lives of his men, but he expected complete obedience. Hey, Peter, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Unfrozen and Hooded Horse, thank you. Hey, nice, Ronnie. I hear he's now the main opponent to Empress Gwendolyn's politics. I'll be honest with you, the Empress made some mistakes, all right, but I shudder at the thought of an empire ruled by the likes of the Duke. All right. Seems most people are pro-Empress. Let me just check this part of town. Oh, there's a chest. God, you'd love to see it. Just getting a little bit of money here and there. Alright, can't go in that house. You don't meet many dwarves so far south. Apparently the Longbeards used to have an outpost in the mountains just north of here, so some of them still live in the peninsula. I'm not sure it's Thermron's story, though. In any case, he's a pretty good armorer, and you'd better have a look at his work. Maybe he can identify it. This is Thermond. That's his name. Okay. Thermond. It's me. Heavy armor expert? Okay, wait, go back. Trade. Can you please help me with this? I was hoping... Okay, maybe that's not how it works. Anyway, it looks like they're going with, like, the, Diablo-style loot coloring, so there's, like, green for magic, and these are just generic. I don't have a lot on my paper doll, but the prices of this stuff is staggering. Although, I will say, it looks like my main guy has no armor. So, it might be nice to equip some armor. But I'm going in nude. I'm going totally nude and just going to try to find everything. Hey, Ricky, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Local dwarves. Oh, I can't tell you how much it pleases me to meet members of my kin here in Sorpigal. There are not many dwarves in the Aegean Peninsula. The ones you'll meet in Seahaven or Carthal probably used to live in the southern outpost of Sudgerd before it was abandoned a couple of centuries ago. Me? I'm a stronghammer, born and raised in Grimheim. I've been crafting armor since I was a wee boy. Cool. Evertwine, good evening. Okay, cool. Dwarf clans. It's always an honor to receive a proud member of the Grimstill clan in my humble shop. I hope you'll find my armor and shields to your liking. Nobody in Ashan can judge my work better than you will, Leaf. Oh, that's right. I'm a dwarf too. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're all about dwarves here. Love the dwarves. Big into dwarves. Pro dwarf. All right. Is this more sea shanties? This is the history of Carthal. Oh, okay, this is kind of fun. So there's some more lore books that you can find, and they have beautiful illustrations. I can't go in this house, but I wanted to. I'm looking for an abandoned wizard's house that has riches unclaimed. Anybody? Let's check the, oh, that didn't do it. So M, yeah, there we go. M is the map, and they said northwest corner? So maybe I need to go around here a little bit more. I'm doing a good job on my map. I'm going to get rid of this scout because I'm going to go talk to Maximus. If you want to visit Maximus, it's farewell for us. Alright. Enter the garrison.
Oh, well, fewer companions, bigger shares.
Yeah, get out of here. As you wish. I gotta go in there. So I completed a quest and got some experience for, getting to Maximus and doing the tour, I believe. Oh, okay, he's an orc like me. Yeah, what do you want? We're looking for work. We've been told you might have a need of raiders. So you think you're raiders, ha! Don't make me laugh. Have you ever been in a fight in your life? Why, yes, I killed a spider just moments ago. Have you ever looked an enemy in the eye as you pierced his heart with your blade? We exploded the spider. I don't know if there was a heart involved. I thought as much. Go home and stop wasting my time. How can we prove ourselves to you? Oh, he's joining the party. You're persistent. I'll give you that. Good. That's one of the qualities you'll need to survive as raiders. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a simple task, and we'll see if you can manage it. If you succeed, we can talk of more serious jobs. What say you? Don't worry. I won't ask you to go kill rats in the cellar. I have to say I was actually looking forward to killing rats in the cellar. He's like, no rats in the cellar. Spiders in the well. A couple of villagers have disappeared lately. My best lead is a drunkard who claims he spotted spiders coming out of the town's well at night. I didn't believe him until I saw the eight-legged freaks with my own eyes. Nasty things. So you and I were going to descend down that well and clear the nest. That's right, Hermie. They were very powerful mimics. They didn't have much gold. I mean, there was no gold, but we got them. Hey, Cameron, what's up, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. You're not afraid of a few spiders, are you? No. Oh, and by spiders, I mean big ones. We are actually a little bit afraid. So this is hard mode, so the spiders are kind of challenging. The quest log in the journal keeps track of all the quests you've started if you forgot what you're supposed to do. Here you'll find the objectives you need to complete in order to advance. In addition, the journal contains a bestiary with intelligence on any enemies you've encountered. That's great. I might want to buy some armor, but we'll just dive in the well and see how badly we get killed. I'm going to hire this other scout. How much do you cost? A warrior is only as strong as his enemy's weaknesses. For a small cut, 202% of the gold we find, I could furnish you with that knowledge. So I have to hire him for 202%? That's too expensive. I'm out. The other guy was free, I think. I might need him, but let me look at the map one more time and just see. I'm here. I did go into a house, and maybe that mansion that was empty was the wizard's house, and I just don't know anything more about the quest to do it, so let's go inside. Do you really want to enter the dungeon spider lair? Yeah, I do. I am ready for this. And by ready, I might die. Alright, here we are. Sweet, we're in the dungeon. Love it. Alright. Looks a little grimy. They really need to tidy this place up. I don't think the town is getting any water from this well.
Great! I need to hit something!
You know, Evertwine, that's a good point, Alaxel. The problem is that anything over 0% is too spicy. When the threat indicator turns red, at least one enemy is aware of the party and will try to assault you. It also means that after you've completed your turn, by moving the party or by doing an action, you will need to wait until all enemies have made their move before you can act again. Alright, there's the spider. Okay, no problem. So, it's the dwarf's turn. Let me actually just shoot with the ranger first, though. There you go. I kind of want to push it back and see what happens. It's right up in front of me. Actually, I'm just going to Celestial Armor. And then, this costs 5 mana. Yeah, I'm gonna shatter it. And just break its armor. I wonder if I could stack it. Let's find out. The answer is no. I can't tear its armor anymore. So... I'm going to just hit it. Nah, that didn't very much damage. Crab, Rodney, good evening. Good to see you. Oh, thank you for that tip, Rodney. So it's not a game where I can just grind. The enemies are limited. You know, it's kind of like that in some of the other, like in Might and Magic 3, for example. You can actually clear out an area. Like, you could just completely kill all the enemies, which I kind of like because you get this sense of, like, there's no bad guys, and I made this area safe, which is fun. But also, yeah, I can't just get unlimited experience, which is problematic. Also, too, the high prices in the shop, that's because of my difficulty setting. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just hit it. I did a little bit of damage. There you go. So the Celestial Armor blocked all the attacks, and then we're just going to do melee. Finish this guy off. Sweet. Kizron, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't mind it, but what I prefer, Kizron, is if they have an area where there are, like, enemies, like a dungeon that just has unlimited enemies if you want to grind, but you can, like, clear out a town to make it safe. I know, Hermie. Rongo is unbelievable. I've also found out that, like, my direct damage spells as the free mage are not great, but the Celestial Armor is very efficient.
There, and it clearly has intestinal problems.
I wonder if I could turn on subtitles for them. I like what they're saying. They're funny. Oh, I can only rest a certain number of times. So I gotta be careful with this. I gotta go buy supplies. Okay. I have enough supplies to last for a bit. Let me see. I mean, I'm just going to try to put this on. I can't. Okay. Alright, so the enemy knows we're here. I'm just going to shoot it. Man, yeah, you could see how if the enemy is far enough away, that double damage with the bow is amazing. I need to get the rest of the party ranged weapons. He has a ranged weapon. Actually did a lot. He does not, though, so we need to get him a ranged weapon, and we need to get her a ranged weapon. I don't know how many, like, usually in Might and Magic, the enemies can move 1 square per turn, so if that's the case, I don't think I need to cast Celestial Armor just yet, because I want it to persist through the entire fight. So I'm just going to block and block. And then it moved up, but it's still not on us, so we're going to shoot it. Yeah, this is great. The ranged attacks are fantastic. Hermie, that's a great point. Let's see if I can move back. It might get to move if I move, but I'm going to try it. No, I can't seem to move unless maybe I have to click something else, but WASD is not working for that right now. I can rotate, but I can't... Yeah, I can't move forward or backward. Okay, we'll just block and block. Well, now I'm going to just knock it back. Yeah. So this is like, we could just kite it with Gust of Wind and the ranged attacks. It uses a lot of mana, but, I mean, this guy's not even going to get close to us. Oh, she missed. Wrecked it. Alright, great. Rodney, I'm scared now. Yeah, that seems awful because I'm playing on the harder difficulty level, so if I can't grind, we might be in bad shape. Yeah, Cosmic, I'm enjoying it so far. Outlander, Good morning. Good to see you. All right, we're going to check out this barrel. Oh my god, spiders. As soon as at least one enemy is located on a tile adjacent to the location of the party, they are both engaged in melee combat, and you can't move away from each other. You could still turn around freely to attack other enemies in other directions. Oh god, I hope there aren't other enemies in other directions. I can't handle that. Hey Sterling, good evening. Good to see you. Thanks for subscribing, my friend. Okay, so it looked like it hit both of us. Rongo... Maximus actually blocked an attack that was trying to hit Rongo. So the defender, maybe that's just some element of their class, but he, like, shielded his ally, which is kind of cool. I'll have to inspect him a little further to see, like, what traits he has. So we're going to shatter. Oh, thank you. Maximus is the companion. Thank you. You're right, that's Leaf. Yeah, okay. No, that's just what he does. Thank you, Hermie, for clarifying that. So the bodyguard, just like other hirelings have a passive, he just will block the first two attacks at 50%, which is great. So these are really useful party members to have. Just, 2 free blocks potentially is amazing. And let's see. So we're going to entangle it. Resisted, which is unfortunate. I'm going to Celestial Armor because I really, really like the ability. And we're just going to hit it. Party members can get poisoned. This is one of several conditions a character can receive from traps, hostile spells, or abilities. There's different spells to remove them. I do have an antidote potion. So I'm poisoned, but her evade value is decreased by 20 and she'll lose 7 health every turn. If she cannot resist this earth magic condition. Okay. So I wonder how long it's going to last. It doesn't have a timer. I do have those potions, though. So I drank it, and it took her turn to do that. I can taunt, I suppose. Okay, so Celestial Armor blocked it. And Maximus also blocked. So we have one more Celestial Armor trigger. Good job, everybody. Good job. Took care of him. All right, that was great. No, Rodney, I really appreciate it, my friend. I'm not worried, like, as in, I don't think I'll soft lock myself, but it's good to know that the enemies don't respawn and that I should make sure to clear out, like, if I find a boss.
I'm a little bit busy right now.
Okay, so I can't move, and they got to move. Looks like they're going to flank me, which is unbelievably unfortunate. So I'm going to drink a mana potion so I could cast Celestial Armor next turn, because there's 2 enemies. I'm going to challenge this guy. I'm going to just attack him, and I'll try to entangle him. Yeah. They're really good about entangling, spiders and all. Okay, so Celestial Armor, great. And then, why don't we challenge that one as well? And then that scream was unreal. Let's go ahead and just hit this guy. And hit this guy. Okay. So he got poisoned, which I'm not really surprised about. That's fine. going to cure the poison. I'm going to... There we go. Ooh, that was a huge hit. Good lord. Oh, he dropped an antidote and a health potion. Great. Now, I think I picked up the loot from the enemy. Hey, Darkstar. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I almost booted up MTG Arena again with the Final Fantasy. But yeah, I love those games. Yeah, Hermie, I agree. It is a nice touch. Mellum, good evening. Good to see you. Alright, let's see. We got a giant spider. She'll just hit it regular style. Ow, my face. Alright, that was Maximus and Celestial Armor doing work. Let's go ahead and shatter it. And then you could smack it. Yeah, Outlander. I played Arena on the channel, but mostly if I'm playing that, it's like I'll play it on my phone or something. But no, I play physical Magic. Sometimes, haven't in a while though. Just Commander at this point, but I really like Arena. Let's see. Giant spider, just hit it. Yeah. Let's see if we can push it back. We did. So pushing it back when there is room is also amazing because it takes its turn to have to move back. It's like a stun. Hermie, yes, that's right. I'm gonna hit this guy in the face. And then... Nice, Outlander. Yeah, I'm really waiting for... I should try something like Historic. I don't know how far that goes back, but I love all the formats they're adding to Arena. Yeah, see, I like 3 and Zine 2, Mellum, but I haven't tried 6 through 9. And this was on sale, so I picked it up. Let's see. We're really, really low on magic. I mean, horribly low. So I need to rest. I don't know if resting in this cave is dangerous, so I'm going to try it, and we'll see what Maximus says. It seems fine. I'm like so in tune with Wizardry 8 that I'm worried about resting and getting ambushed. Let's see. So we got a chest. And wow. Look at this. Oh my god. This is a real treasure chest. This isn't just a few gold pieces. This is like an amulet. And a headband. Yeah, Ronnie, that could be how it goes, right? People could switch physical card games. Oh, I feel you, Mellum. I don't think this game is real time though. It's turn-based. It's like it's 3D for sure, but it's they move, I move. You know, Alexol, I don't know. That's a great point. So these don't even look like they do anything. These are just items that I can sell? Like it has no properties? Alright, there we go. Now this actually does damage. So I'm going to see if this dude can use a bow. He can't. So I got to get him the bow skill. Yeah, I have no ability in it. I got you, Mellum. Hey, Ready Player. Good evening, my friend. No, I did not. I'm going to play more Farthest Frontier. Yeah, so I've been playing Eye of the Beholder and Grimrock I played, which are real-time. But I'll tell you what, the real-time crawler that I'm playing right now, that I'm absolutely loving, is The Fall of the Dungeon Guardians. It's like kind of like Grimrock, but you have active pause, which Grimrock doesn't have. So you can like actively pause and then queue up your abilities, and it's like World of Warcraft dungeon crawler, where you have the holy trinity of the tank, the healer, and the DPS, and you're using, abilities and very similar to World of Warcraft. It's really cool. It's called The Fall of the Dungeon Guardians. Darkstar, I have the default party, so it's a Dwarven Defender, an Orcish Barbarian, a Elven Ranger, and a Human Free Mage. It's pretty versatile so far. Oh my god, the townspeople. I have some videos on it that I've been doing. Actually, another video on it's going to post tomorrow. Yeah, Mellum, it's really cool. You do have to... It is real-time like Grimrock, Mellum, but you can pause it. So it feels fine to me. A new day is dawning. So the bow... let's check to see if it's an upgrade for anyone. That's a good point. Oh yeah, you're right. It is. It's better. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, that's a good point. Lester, good evening. Thanks for subscribing, my friend. I just thought because it was white that it was fixed, but it looks like there is variability even on the white items. And it does a loot compare for you in the box, which is great. It's actually better than her bow. I'm going to switch it and give it to her because she's better with bows. I mean, who doesn't want the eyeball amulet?
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
This thing is ugly. Be careful, raiders. This is probably the Spider Queen. So this is the boss that Rodney was talking about. It's going to be even nastier than the other 8-legged monstrosities, but if we kill it, we get rid of the nest. Let's fight.
Take cover.
Okay, I don't appreciate that you attacked me right away. Alright, I've been struck, and this says immunity against manipulation of body and mind, and against poison. Yeah, Alaxo, you're right about that. So I'll have to pay attention. Alright, so first of all, Rongo, because of the poison, will take 9 each turn. I'm not going to do anything about it, though, right now. I'm going to actually... I need him to do damage. I don't want to take a turn off. But I don't have any healing spells with her. I might have to. We'll see. Let's go ahead and Sunder. Alright. Blocking the Sunder is not acceptable. I'm going to Celestial Armor. I'll try the Sunder here. Alright. Missing was also not acceptable. Yeah, we might need to push it back. Alright, I did do damage. It was just immune. Okay. Alright, so we blocked a lot of the damage. Alright, I have to drink the antidote, unfortunately. It's just going to do too much damage. And then... Can you please... God, we can't hit this thing. Well, that means it's at least pretty decent, Mellum. You gave it a real fair shake with 95 hours. I'm worried. I'm very worried. I feel like this might be a TPK here. Like, I can't hit it. It's going to be challenging. Let's see if I have anything else. Maybe it's just I need to go back to town and actually buy some spells or something else, you know? We'll see what we can do. We might, Hermie. You know, the question I actually am having is, maybe I can hit it. It's just that the spider is dodging my shatter and not my sunder. Let me see. Yeah. Maybe it's just like if you know, the shatter ability has a melee attack built in it, but maybe it's just saying like, yeah, Fading, that game is fun. Sid, good evening. Good to see you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sunder the armor of the Spider Queen. Ow. Yeah, Hermie, exactly. Okay, I tried to taunt it. Nah, I think it just dodges me. Maybe Fading. It's odd. I'm just gonna drink a health potion. It's a boss, that's what they're for. So she's out of mana. I'm gonna drink the mana potion. Oh dear God. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I really want to try to get a taunt landed. Okay, apparently that didn't work. I think it's annoying that your taunt ability can be dodged. Like, I would understand dodging the damage, but like, I wish the taunt still worked. This person is going to get killed if they get hit again. I don't think I'm able to... Yeah, it says the Spider Queen cannot be pushed back, so you can't do that. So she has to drink a healing potion, sadly.
I'm hurt.
You are hurt. Alright, we're going to Celestial Armor again. And, okay. Alright. It blocked me. Dodged me. Yeah. This doesn't feel good. This feels really bad. I don't have any DPS spells, really, or the only DPS spell I have is Entangle. I know, I wonder how it does too, but I guess if I learned enough about this boss, I could... Yeah, Zagaron, that could be right. Good eating, by the way, my friend. That could be right. All right. Well, at least I blocked it. Oh, no, that was my armor blocking it. But that was good. That was what we wanted to have happen. How many hit points do you have? 47? I'm at this weird spot where it's like, I don't want to drink a potion because it does too much, but I don't want to die either, so... Yeah, Hermie. Okay, Fading, you're right. Woof. The armor is so good. It's helping us tremendously. We'll just have to keep that celestial armor up as much as possible. I feel like the regular attacks actually hit. Rodney, good evening. Thank you for your help, my friend. No, we're going to slaughter this spider. Trust me, Rodney. We got it. Hey, Golden Age. Good evening. Good to see you. I need to put the armor on again so we don't die immediately. Yeah, this... Basically, my party is like... Rongo, can you please take care of this? So the bow still does good damage, even in point blank with her. So I'll use that with her. Alright, so I need to use an antidote. Ouch. You're not supposed to be able to block my attack. Yeah, maybe it's just the way that the game packages your special abilities is that because they do a hit and the ability, they just compensate by making them easier to dodge or block. I mean, it is, like, in a lot of games, a taunt is just a very low damaging or maybe even no damaging attack that just has a function. But the fact that you get a free melee attack, maybe they tried to balance that by making it less likely to hit or something? I don't know. I almost want to recast my celestial armor, but I'll just go ahead and hit. I know, Hermie. That's what I would like. That was a great shot. Okay, there's the block. Oh my god. I did the wrong thing. I was supposed to cast Celestial Armor. It's supposed to go left to right, so I thought I was on my dwarf, and I completely messed up. Alright, so we're going to take some damage right here. Hopefully, no fatalities.
No! It can't be!
Okay, fatality. It was the only thing I didn't want to have happen. Yeah, she got critted for 30 and 17. Yeah. Oh, man. That mispress is costing us horribly. Alright. I don't know if... hopefully we could still win. I mean, she's just dead. They say unconscious, but we know what they really mean. You're not allowed to miss. No, not... That was block, miss, miss. That was the worst round. No. There you go. All right, you got to drink. You got to drink your potion. That... Him blocking right there was so unreal. Do it. Yeah, Hermie. Perhaps, right? Oh, cool, Var. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I'm hoping to get out of the starter area. Yeah, my party does not feel competent. We feel like we are going to win. Genesis. Well done, Raiders. That taught the monster not to mess with the folk of Sorpigal. You did good. Here's your reward. It's well deserved. Anything you find down here is yours to keep as well. That was already a given. I don't need your permission. Just stay on guard. There might be a few spiders remaining. I'll be at the garrison if you need me. Maybe you do have what it takes, huh? No, can you...
Fewer companions, bigger shares.
Uh-oh. She didn't get experience because she was unconscious. That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. I've never really been a fan of that. Like, she was alive for the entirety of the... Like, almost 75% of that fight. Like, she learned something. Give me a break. All right. That's just a shame. So how close... God, look how far away she is. Why? All right. We got to rest. Yeah, prorated is fine. 0 is unbelievable. All right, what do we get? We got another bow that we don't know what it is. Okay. I got to figure out how to identify stuff. Maybe the temple actually identifies. I don't know. I'll check in with them. All right, everybody else can level up. What you got? All right, so I got 4 points to distribute. The premium currency, yeah. I didn't realize there was microtransactions, Herbie. Oh, God. All right, I got 4 points. So this dude needs might. Okay, it boosts his damage. Ooh, not by very much. Vitality. Health is good. Destiny. Perception. Spirit. Alright, you gotta go might and vitality. And what else did you get? Yeah, Var, thank you. That makes sense, right? She got one shot. She was at full health, Var, and the boss crit her and then hit her, and she was dead. Yeah, Zagaron, it's like a throwback. It's like a 10-year-old retro. Sid, we're going to have to check on that, right? Hullabaloo, good evening, my friend. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. We're going in for might, vitality. I'll tell you what. The orc is just going all might. Like, I just need damage. You do it. I know, Hermie. I mean, sometimes it's great when that happens. It is so annoying when you have one person that's, like, just straggling behind. I mean, it's almost like if I could replace her with a level 2 person, I just would at this point. I'm sorry, the spider fight, let's just say it was a performance review and you failed. We're going our separate ways. That's right, Fading. It's not. We got to go all might all day long. All right, so she's Perception and Destiny. Wait, what's Destiny again? Critical hit and evade, yeah. There you go. Oh! They also get skill points. Cool. Yeah, it's very little. You're right. It'll balance out. I should just let her go solo and just finish the game with her solo. Alright, so I kind of want to put a point into bow for this dude so that he can shoot something. But I don't even know if crossbow is all he can learn. I'm going to learn crossbow. I really want... he's got heavy armor. What do I get at 5? So you get prorated bonuses. Yeah, 2 additional block attempts is disgusting. Skull crack. Yes. Skull crack. We're going to go shield. Yeah. I need this guy to block. Like, he's a defender. That's what he needs to be doing. There you go. He can get some fire magic, which is kind of cool. Like, he could pick up, fire magic and arcane discipline, which is interesting. Hermie, I thought about it, but I think I could buy one in the shop. I'm telling you. There's no holding back. Alright, so this guy hits people with... wait, what is your equipment like, dude? One second. What do you got? What do you use? He uses this tribal maul. That's why, because his maul is... It's a two-handed weapon, which is why he does so much damage. That's fine. You do that. I know, Hermie, me too, but I think being able to shoot and soften stuff up is so important that I'm going to do it. So let's see. He's got mace would give me critical hit. Two-handed would say you get 1 additional block attempt. That's actually pretty cool. What does this do? Attack value, attack value. It doubles. I see. I think it would be nice if he could wear medium armor. And then two-handed and mace. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Alright. Do it. And then what you got? So you want... I mean, we're just going to go bow. Just all day long. Whatever. What's this? Yeah, bow. And bow. And... Earth magic is cool. Alright, I'll do a little earth magic. I'll make her a little bit more versatile. Okay. So let's see what else this cave has for us, huh? There's definitely something over there.
Great. Enemies to kill.
All right. So it's far away, so we're going to do our thing. We're going to shoot it. Yeah, I mean, she is unbelievable with the bow. That is not unbelievable. That's very believable. Yeah, Hermie, that's a good point. Awesome, Var. I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward. We have to just block. It's coming. All right, shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot. Rush it back.
They're flanking us!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tricked me. All right, here. You God, the taunt scream is so good.
And stay down!
Provoke. Ah, poison is rude.
Feels so good.
Exactly, Hermie. That was rough. So, but it gave us a good lesson, though, that bosses are incredibly difficult. We got by, though, just by leaning into consumables, so that might be the way you have to do it. So I got another antidote. So they do provide you with plenty of antidotes. Like, the spiders all seem to drop one, which is pretty great. Sid, it's slightly better. It's still not tip-top, but yes. Hopefully, somewhat better. Unidentified tribal spear. So now I'm going to, you know...
This looks powerful.
It does look powerful. I can't remember how many points I put into... Mace. I put 1 point into mace. So if I had to train up spear, it wouldn't be the end of the world if that was a good spear. Now we're talking. Oh, look at that, Hermie. You see this? Crossbow in the chest. Free crossbow. Huge. Boom. Now we got 3 shooters. You know, we have magical items, Evertwine. We just can't identify them. It's like, I have this bow that looks legit, but I don't know how to, you know... Maybe there's a hireling that you can get, like a companion that can identify stuff, which would be amazing. I knew it. I knew it.
I feel stronger.
We need shoes and shops, Ronnie. We got nothing. Sid, I'll try. You know, I really could tromp back to town, Zagharon. That's the smart thing to do. The issue is that I'm incredibly lazy, and I feel like there probably isn't much more of this cavern. So I'm just like, you know, willfully and stupidly just gonna try to finish it. Even though I don't know what these things are and how to identify stuff, and probably should do that. Alright, so this is the smuggler's place. Ooh, magical amulet.
This looks powerful.
Uh-oh. Look at all these spiders, they just jumped in. Yeah, Zagharon, I'm hoping I can, but now we've got some issues. He's down 50, which is annoying, but ooh, God, there's something running along. There's some kind of evil thing in the water. Hopefully that's just decorative. Like an ornamental stingray. Hey, Wash, good evening, my friend. Yeah, I've heard about that, and I'm scared now about the difficulty spike. I know, Ronnie. It's a problem. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to taunt. And I'm going to smack him. And we're going to shoot him. And then we got to do the armor. And then we got to shatter him. And smack him. Oh, it was going so well until that. I'm going to drink a mana potion, honestly. Ooh, okay, I didn't expect that they could squeeze onto the same square like that. That is a shame. Now I wish I could just use the gust of wind to shoot that guy into the water. Her poison picture is hilarious. Yeah, Mellum, you are right about that. I was just hoping it was so big that they couldn't fit one, but oh, they did. It might be, Sid. I hope not. Alright, why don't you try to taunt? And you just smack it. And then shoot it. And then, you gotta drink the antidote, because you're gonna die. Alright. Let me taunt it again. I never get tired of that scream. There we go. I gotta rest. I really gotta rest. Okay. We're down to 2 supplies. It sounded like a wolf howl, which it doesn't feel like it makes sense in this cavern, but maybe I'm just hearing things. A lot of bats shrieking around. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Not a good time.
Yeah, we're surrounded. I really wish I could step back into the choke point. Oh, Hermie, good point. Okay. Alright, we're in... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and challenge. And then... you can shatter it. You could shoot it. And then I need you to Celestial Armor. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Hey, MTG Dave, what's up, my friend? Thank you for following. Oh god. Oh, we're in bad shape. There's spiders all over. Okay, we've got this. And by got this, I mean... Alright, let's see. So, why don't we try to taunt this... forget it. I'm just gonna try to kill something. Alright, we got one of them killed. I was gonna try to get clever and taunt the... the one that had more health, but I just needed to burn something down. I could push this one back, and then that way we only get targeted by one at least. Alright. So let me taunt and shatter and shoot, and then push it back. Alright, he's blocking. He's doing the shield thing, which is exactly what we want. Let's see. Just try this again. Taunt, hit, shoot, dead, good. Push it back. There you go. I need some raid. It would be very helpful. Why don't you taunt it, and you can shatter it. You can shoot it. I don't have enough to push it back anymore. It was we had a great run with that. I'm telling you, that block with the shield is unbelievable. That is what Leaf is going to be doing all game long, is just trying to get a full... It's a full mitigation of whatever damage they got.
I kill you.
Rongo is a charmer. He's got a way with words. It was, I kill you. I like it. Alright, we're going to save it. And just peek around this. These kind of like purple skulls floating up from the dead spider are interesting. I don't know, if they do anything. I can't... Usually the camera will automatically tilt if you can interact with, the item in front of you. You know what? This cave is a little bit bigger than I thought. I gotta rest again. I don't really want to per se, but I only have one supply left, so we're gonna have to buy some supplies. But the issue is that I need mana to pretty much do everything, so I have to. There it is. Alright, it's your turn. Aww. Yes! She came to might. Man, that's such a kick in the groin. That's okay. Me too, Zagaron, but it looks like the camera will like automatically center in. I know, not a spider bale, and then I used the mage because it was her turn up, and it was might. That's the way the ball bounces. She's a lot stronger. We respect her. She actually does do a melee attack with her, like, she has this apprentice orb. I don't know if might governs that, but she does do attacks, so... Ornamental bracelet. Not very good, but we'll take it. We'll take everything. I think we did it. I think that's it. I don't see any areas that we haven't been to. Now, it's very possible that there are secrets in this game. I know, Mellum, exactly, right? Like, you don't know what you're going to get, and you pray that you get the right person. Sometimes in Might Magic, what I'll do is I'll give them all to one character and just make, like, some godlike character, but I usually like to spread it around and just, you get what you get. I don't know how secret doors are operating. So in, like, Might Magic 3, for example, if there was a secret door, there was, like, a lizard on the side of the screen that would wave its arm, and you would know. Secret. We did it. Excellent. I know, Hermie. I mean, honestly, now that I know it's going to be like that, I should probably just quick save it before every barrel, for that reason. Because if that's of monumental importance, if it's a big swing, it feels right. All right, I'm going to go give this chest to Maximus. Or no, this is for the other guy. This is for the mayor. I suppose, Sid. Let's give the mayor what he wants. I got the thing. Is that it? I was hoping for something more expensive. To think this was a fortune to my ancestor. Oh well, a deal's a deal. Here's half the gold as I promised. Alright, buddy, thanks. I did get experience. So, the mage is almost up a level. One of these days. She is very nearly up a level. Yeah, I mean, like, she'll catch up, because you can see how it's going to take her 250. Level 1 is to 250, and then level 2 is already to 517. So, it'll be negligible in the long run. Alright, let's go to the temple and see if they can identify stuff. Chapel. May Elrath's light shine upon your path and brighten your day. I am Sister Lysandre. How can I assist you? Gabriel, good evening, my friend. I am playing in 4K right now. And these are the textures. Some of them look good, some of them don't look great. I have no mods installed. What services do you have? Restoration, Cure, Resurrection. There's another person here. Oh, she's got a quest. This is Rosalie. Okay, great. The Highwayman. I have been sent from Whitecliff by the authorities of the Unicorn Duchy to investigate a series of thefts that occurred on the main road connecting Carthal to the rest of the Empire. I think I pinpointed the location of the Brigand's Den. I'm looking for some brave souls to help me bring these bandits to justice and retrieve one particular item from their lair. Are you interested? I'm in.
I hope your services will be worth the price you're asking.
I agree. It does look high quality, even though it's an old game. I'm impressed by it so far. I like the soft lighting, and it seems to have, like, scaled up pretty well, considering. It's running really well, and I got it for $5, or something incredibly cheap on Steam. It also, like, the Steam version comes with some DLC, too. I know, Sid. Coincidence? I think not. Let's go. Oh, is she joining me?
Oh, don't we have better things to do?
Oh, she's a lore master. She anticipates traps, secrets, and enemies. Ooh! I wonder, it's like, okay, so she's in the party for the quest, but what I always love doing when you have these hirelings that join for a quest is just going and doing a bunch of stuff that they never signed up for and keeping them in the party indefinitely. I wonder if I should go back in the well and see if she could find any secrets. Zerks, good evening, my friend. This is not 9. This is 10. It's just on Twitch, there was no game category for Might and Magic 10 for some reason, so I put 9 because it was the closest one. This is Might and Magic 10 Legacy. I know. It's like, who can identify these items? Actually, I think there's a help. Let's just find this out. Awesome, Zerks. Wow, look at this. Relics are legendary items that have experience similar to party members. So, like, you can get magical items that you can level up. I always like that. Hermie, you're right. The guy at the inn. I'll show you. I'm at, yeah, I'm at 3840 by 2160. I mean, it seems fine. I'm somehow, like, I'm only on medium textures. I could actually crank this up. I didn't even adjust the settings at all when I booted it up. I could even do more. I could turn on... I could just get crazy. Oh, that sounds good, Zerks. Let's go to the inn is right here. I hope, Hermie. Look at this guy. Welcome to the Goblin Watchtower Inn, where we have goblins. Alright, so there's 3 people here. Services. I need to buy supplies. It's 100 gold for 6. I have to. Oh, sweet, Zerx. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me write that down, actually. Services, I can rest. Who's this guy? Jasad. Quest. Jasad's bestiary. So you're the raiders of lost treasures, bold challengers of ancient mysteries, intrepid explorers of the great unknown and the hidden truths. Oh, how marvelous to meet you. I am indeed in great need of the services of a party like yours, okay? You see, I think I might say an explorer myself. I spent many months exploring these lands, collecting information on astonishing and colorful denizens. But I need to leave this region in a few moons, and I'm afraid I won't have enough time to complete my assessment of the various peoples and creatures living here in the peninsula. So I offer you the chance of working for me. Are you interested? You know it. I'm hoping, Hermie. Great.
Orc, always happy to help, if asked nicely.
Oh, thank you, Zerx. Feywood Wanderers. I see you already have a bestiary to keep track of the creatures you meet in your journeys. That's perfect. All I ask is that you share your findings with me once in a while. For every, say, 10 creatures you enter, I'll offer you a reward. Ooh, the more you register, the greater the rewards will be. Okay, great. Should you include non-animal foes like brigands or orcs? That's a good question. Let's say you can. I'd rather trim the list down later on and return home with incomplete data. I mean, knowledge. All right. Who's this guy? Ooh, I can hire a chef for my party. This is sweet. I don't know what he does, but it sounds awesome. Want to hire me? I love travels, but Kengi no great fighter like other goblins. I only know meat, fish, and veg the green stuff. Still want to hire Kenji? Hey there, you're not trying to steal my chef, right? No, Oscar. Thought as much. Now leave him alone. Okay. I almost did. I wanted to. Oscar and Kengi. Kengi like Oscar. Oscar, great baby teeth. Oscar pay Kengi to cook. Other goblins never pay Kengi. Other goblins beat Kengi. Oscar never beat Kengi, but Kengi bored. Kengi missed travels. Kengi want to feel Mother Earth beneath feet and Father Sky above head. Well, I'll try to hire you later. That's awesome, Sid. Alright. Well, I got some supplies. Let's look at the map. So, the watchtower, the weapon place, the armor place, we went to the temple, and we know about the Arcane Library, Estevo, the training center. Let's go see what this is, I guess. We didn't fill it in. Abandoned house. Zale. Yeah, I haven't been everywhere yet, so let's keep exploring. It was around here. Oh, Horsehaven. Oh, thank you, Hermie. Oh, Fading, you said something too. Thank you. Northeast for magic items. Thank you. What's Horsehaven? You looking for a coach ride? Oh, you can get a nice ride around. Let's see what... I could buy a pack horse. What's that? What's that going to do? Just let me carry more stuff? So this guy's like, travel, gossip, buy a pack horse. So it's 4,000 gold. Dear Lord. I mean, that sounds really good. I just don't have the money. Yeah, no business class is a problem. Look, I need to put my feet up. Alright, we're going northeast, everybody. We're going to get to the bottom of this. You know what? Did I ever go up these steps? Because I don't think I did. Yeah, I totally blew it. All right, here we go.
Something is coming our way.
Uh-oh, there's a threat.
Be ready.
Man, I have a lot of money. I could buy some good stuff. I didn't realize I had that much money. Eileen's house. What do you want? Oh, I could become a paladin. Lost Lambs is the quest. I have come to this region looking for my 3 escaped criminals. One of them has joined the band of highwaymen and has been taking part in attacks against the traders traveling alongside the Carthalian road. His birth name is Lucas, but he prefers to call himself Luke. Another one, Kirk, is reputedly a member of a pirate crew. He can probably be found in that mucked pit called the Crag. The last one had joined the ranks of the Blackguard mercenaries in Carthal, who are in reality little more than cutthroats for hire. His name's Ripley. I know. It's the thing I would expect a paladin to do, Hermie. If you meet them during your journeys, can you give them a message? Tell them I offer them at least one chance to abandon this wicked path and atone for their sins. If they don't seize this chance, do what you must to stop their crimes. Can I become a paladin? Only the governor of the peninsula has the authority to dub crusaders and make them paladins. Okay. She does, Bella. When my husband was killed and my son stolen from me, I thought of taking my own life, but Elroth found me and gave me a new purpose. I became a battle priestess, a crusader, the incarnation of the dragons of light's wrath and justice. Some crusaders have chosen the path of mercy and become paladins, the bearers of Elroth's holy light. I like how she's like, paladins are the soft ones. I'm a crusader, we kill people. Okay, good. The path is not for me, though, and never will be. All the mercy I can deliver is in the form of harsh, cold steel. Okay, I'm just gonna go now. It's been great talking to you. Everything's fine. You're totally fine. You seem great. Alright, so I did go this way, but not far enough. Let's see. Maybe I should check here. Let me turn around. Well, looks like there's some stuff over here. Let me look. Ooh, there's a barrel. Get it. Light magic. Resistance. God, the dwarf screaming yes when he breaks into barrel and gets a slight buff is so good. Alright, that's not it. That's not gonna do it. Let's try this again. Yeah, Zagaron, for sure. She was like my friends. I mean, these terrible people.
Something following us. Kill it.
Wait, didn't she say she had 3 sons or something like that? Maybe they're her sons. And who is this guy? What are you about? Isaac. You adventurer types are so serious. You need to have fun once in a while. Here, let me tell you a joke. So 2 men meet in Foster's Reach. The first one says, I know a pirate with a peg leg named Roberts. Oh, really, says the second man. What's the name of his other leg? Oh, good one. Yeah, Sid, for sure. You've ruined my day with that one. Oh, here it is. Here it is, everybody. The Charms and Talisman, Johara. Please help me. Adventurers. I love adventurers. Always looking to buy exotic, almost authentic artifacts. Welcome. I am Johara. You know, Zaghrod, it's true. It's a good dad joke. Let's see. Identify equipment. Okay. Identify all of them. I don't care what the price. Oh my god, that's gold. Ooh, it's legendary. It's got the experience. Okay, I can't wait to try that. We did it. Magical focus? Nope. Nobody's good at that. Trade. So she sells potions and... so she could maybe get this staff, and it's more damage and magical crit damage. So this is actually really good. It's costly, but... Ooh, wait, this is even better. It's too expensive, though. I don't want to get... can I sell these? Yeah, my stuff sells so badly. I wish you would buy it for more money, but I understand. So, clairvoyance reveals traps, sense the presence of secrets. That's cool. Wow, look at this. The elixir of potency permanently increases all attributes by 1. It only costs 15,000. It's about 4 horses worth of potion right there. She doesn't sell scrolls of Identify, it looks like. That's fine. I'll come back here. I need to buy stuff for my frontline people, and maybe even spells, actually. Let's see what this equipment is all about. So, we got a good bow. Let me see. Let me compare it to her bow. This... Oh my god, it's way better. 3% chance to spread acid. So, to decrease their armor by 50%. Jeez. And general and melee block attempts are decreased by 50%. That's really good. That's a great question, Hermie. I'm going to look at it. It's probably going to be Leif because he's going to be taunting. So I want him to mitigate, but let's see. So she's got to equip that. Now, my man here, he's not good with a spear. This actually does less damage, but it does more crit damage. On a successful attack, all enemies of the group are dealt damage. Whoa. It just does AoE damage to everyone. And it does prime damage. I'm assuming prime is like can't be mitigated damage, piercing damage. It's really good. I need to learn the spear so he can use that. This does 100% protection against paralysis and resistance to earth magic. That's very good. I probably want the healer to have that, and then this is 3 armor, so wear it. Okay, great. Alright, we're starting off. We're getting better. Getting some good gear here. Let me look at my journal. So, I still need to solve the problem of these missing people, I think, before they're going to let me out of the town, though. I think. I mean, I went in the well. I guess the spider was the... solved that problem, didn't it? I haven't gone up here. Is this where the mage's house is? Oh, here's a barrel.
Greg,
Oh my god. So embarrassing.
I don't feel so good.
It's brutal when they come out and they poison you. I need to get a spell to cure poison so I don't have to keep using consumables. Anyway, let's go ahead and taunt. Shatter. Oh, we missed. I think we do. I know, the poison look is awesome, Zagharon. It's sweet. Ouch. I really don't like getting poisoned, but I have to. I mean, If it's just going to last forever, I have no choice. Hey, Outnumbered. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Exactly, right? I'm really enjoying the old school vibes of it, but it's got a lot of like modern quality of life stuff, and one of the things I really appreciate about a game like this is like it's in a better sweet spot for when it was created, so it runs on Windows 11 a little bit better and accommodates modern resolutions. Whereas a lot of the retro games I'm playing, they're like DOSBox or something else where it's a pain to get it to run properly.
Yes!
Oh, that is a good point, Hermie. You're right, we do need to do that. Bam. Better bow. Is this the guy's house? Yep. Well, that's Orlean's house anyway. That's actually not a small amount of money. That was a pretty good amount of money. I'm going to save it and go in. Hi, can I help you? She's got a quest. Flowers for the fallen heroes. Love it. My brother Servin was a soldier.
Always happy to help, if asked nicely.
He died a decade ago defending Castle Port Mayron against the demons. Duke Anton of Griffin, who liberated Port Mayron at the end of the Second Eclipse, had a shrine erected in remembrance of all the soldiers who gave their life for the peninsula and the Holy Empire. You know, one thing I will say is the portraits in this game are unusually good. Like, in the dialogue box, the portraits are small, but they're really nice. Since my brother's ashes were never recovered, I took the habit of laying flowers on the shrine on the anniversary of his death. However, with the brigands roaming the countryside, I wasn't able to do the trip this year. If your travels lead you near the shrine, could you lay these flowers on it? The shrine is located roughly midway between here and Port Mayron, a bit to the west of the main road. It looks like a small arch with several angel statues on top. Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, we got another quest. I'm happy about that. Alright, I feel like that's most of the town now mapped. Looks like maybe here, few areas I haven't been. I'm going to go to the armor shop and buy a bunch of armor. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I really want to do that, but I need to go buy spells. I don't have enough utility spells, so let's go to the Arcane Library. I could use some more damaging spells, for that matter. Alright, what you got for me? What you got? So, we can learn... Air Ward is air resistance, so Spark is just an AoE spell, which I have no AoE. This would be very nice. Light Orb improves your vision. This is actually pretty good, too. Clairvoyance reveals traps. This is a utility spell that I'm going to have. Exactly, Hermie, right? Like, I don't think that they are. So Time Stasis is a lockdown. It's good if you get ambushed. You can't attack them, but they can't attack for a turn. I'm going to buy Sparks, and I'm going to buy Light, I believe. And then I'm going to see what other spells are available for the... Here we go, Cure Poison. We got to have this. And then Regeneration... I I would like it. We don't have enough money for it. So this is a thing where I'm going to need to go... You know, are they going to let me outside the town yet? Oh, hell. No. Okay. Let's go talk to Maximus again and see if he'll... Somebody was, like, clearing their throat. Was it this guy? Oh, Estevo. Yeah, I don't really want to talk to you. I could hire the scout and give him 2%. Let's think. I got 1,000 gold recently. So, what? 2% is like 20? It's really not that much, is it?
This is too quiet. I miss the murmur of the forest.
I'm gonna hire him
Makes new friends.
because he reduces the distance so we can get the drop on enemies. We also have the lore master who anticipates traps and secrets. Yeah, cure poison is really helpful. I mean, we were just burning through our antidotes. Here we go. Quest, Darkness in the Lighthouse. Good job dealing with these spiders. I have another task for you, if you feel you're up to it. There's an old lighthouse south of Sorpigal dating back to the old Shantiri Empire. A few days ago, the light atop the tower was extinguished just as I received reports that a bunch of nagas had been slithering around a building. Now I have nothing against the snake folk, but a few years ago the peninsula had some problems with crazy nagas calling themselves the Cult of the Wrecker, and taking control of a lighthouse sounds like the kind of things those wreckers would do. I want you to go to the lighthouse and investigate. If it turns out the wreckers are indeed responsible, then deal with them. Oh, and try to restore the light if you can. Alright. Can you give me Endurance Master? Okay, no. Alright. So, I want to see how much it costs to rest in the inn. I could use a supply. You get 6 supplies for 100. How much is sleeping here, buddy? $40 gold? I wonder... I'm going to do it because I want to see if you get a buff for staying in the town. In the inn.
Thank you for that.
Because you could hire the chef, and I'm wondering if the chef does anything special for you. Yeah, you get well rested, which means we get 10% might. Whoa, look at this. This is 10% to our primary stats. Hermie, I think so. So that's a good point. All right, I'm going to... I mean, I'm assuming he's going to let me leave the town. Tyria Bay. South. So there's the lighthouse. All right. Well, they better let me out. Yeah, he's gone. I can get out of here. We gotta save it. That's amazing. Here we go. We're going to the main world. What do we think we'll find out here? No clue.
Their first heroic deed behind them, the raiders left the safety of Sorpigal and started their journey through the savage Arcane Peninsula, their hearts filled with promises of riches and adventure.
Awesome.
Fantastic adventures awaited them, as their path was to be filled with challenging quests and innumerable battles. Did they have the might to emerge victorious? Only time would tell.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
We just took a bath. So there's enemies nearby. We detected them. But I think the scout maybe helped us not get... There's the lighthouse, pretty close. All right, they're coming up. Let's see if we can get some shots on them.
We are all aware that these parts are full of brigands, right?
I'm aware. Oh, I see him. Okay. I want to know if I can just, like... I really want the spider to move, but it's not... I wish I could shoot it. Hey, Outnumbered, thanks for following, my friend. It doesn't detect me. I mean, man, I wish there was something I could do with it right there. I can't select it. I can't just fire a shot. So it feels like maybe I'll get one round on it.
There are enemies ahead.
That is garbage. That is garbage. Why would it get the first attack on me? Like, I don't know what... I have to figure out what am I supposed to do. Like, I could see the enemy just standing there. Maybe it rolled better initiative or something, but it's just like... It was facing the other way. And it just immediately gets to hit me and poison me. And I don't like it. I should get the first attack. Or I should be able to, like... lure it toward me or something. It was the threat indicator was not red, it was yellow. So we were concealed from the enemy, but we knew that it was there. Anyway, whatever, we'll kill it. But I don't like that.
Well, thank you for that.
Outnumbered 100%, right? Where's my money back? God, 2 poisons.
So good.
Hate it. Hate what's happening. Alright. We need to... I was really hoping that Celestial Armor, when it absorbed the damage, would make it so I couldn't get poisoned. But it seems that those things are not related. Missing right there is not acceptable. I can't push that guy back. Here, just hit it. Alright, we're all poisoned now. It's ugly. Alright, I need to open the spellbook. I need to put, for her, Cure Poison needs to go on the hotbar. Good. So I want them to group together for my electricity spell. Alright. Ooh, actually it's all enemies in adjacent tiles. It's not... Now, I don't know if diagonal is adjacent. We're going to find out. It is not, sadly. Should be. Got cheated again. Alright, it's fine. We'll take care of this. Okay. She needs to cure poison on my dude. She's going to... Electricity. Can you hit and kill? No. Boy, that was more damage than you should deal. No longer poisoned. Alright, go ahead and taunt. Shatter. That block was legit. There it is. Good job. I'll take it. Alright. I gotta rest. That was terrible. But we got it.
With weather like this, I should have taken the day off.
Ashen Hills, north to Port Mayron. Alright. Oh, what's this? Yeah, dig. Hey. My god, that's a lot of money. I mean, that's the spell we were looking for right there. Love it. Yeah, this is... You need Blessing of Shalasa to pass through here. Huh. I don't think I did, Pyle. But yeah, the portraits in the older Might and Magics are so funny. Bestiary of Ashan. Okay. So, we're trying to fill this in for the dude. Griffin. Oh my god, I'm not ready to fight a griffin. Please no. What's this? Blue gem.
I feel stronger.
I got a water ward. Deal with it.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Oh, that is funny. Outnumbered.
Great. Enemies to kill.
Okay, so they just detected us, but that's actually for the best. I just want them to step into... Oh, I can't move anymore. There we go. See, when it's like this and I can just shoot them, it's our best day. I need to get her some kind of ranged weapon. Easy enough. Oh, there's another enemy somewhere. Oh, I could see the red dot on the minimap, so it's around the corner. So we just wait. Yeah, Zaggarod. The dwarf. The obligatory Scottish dwarf. Alright, I'm gonna block. And block. Oh, you know, if you push the shoot key really fast, your party shoots really fast, which is awesome. And do you see how the spider is, like, riddled with arrows? That's a kind of a nice effect. Yeah, it shooting in, like, Might and Magic 3 was game-breaking. And you could get up to 8 people, and you'd just be shooting 8 arrows and then just running away and just shooting a volley after volley of arrows. It was how you won. Alright, there's a little camp.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Here. So, you see how in this situation, like, I wonder if there's a way to initiate combat that I just don't know. Let me look at the controls. Select the next interactive object as tab. That's actually pretty useful. I don't think so. I don't see just like... Because I'm wondering, like, how do I take advantage of this? I wonder, Hermie. Nah, just straight up let me rest. Uh-oh, there's new enemies at night. There's a wolf out there. It's like, I want your attention. The scout is actually bad in some ways. Oh, here's a naga or something.
There are enemies ahead.
Oh, God, look at that. For every strike... Yeah, Hermie, you're right. Oh, I see your comment from before. I missed it, yeah. Well, now we know which companion we don't want. Let's see if I can tie it down with entangle, and then we can just, you know, shoot it again next round. He ain't getting moved anymore. He's like, no way. Cool, it's called a Kenshi. I like it. There's a treasure chest over there. My God, do I want that. So we could walk into the lighthouse, which, sure, but... yeah, the bridge has got some problems. I'm going to need all the spells.
Brigands can come. Orc is waiting for them. Something following us. Kill it.
I mean, it's not following. It's in front of us. But I like the impulse. I want to shoot you. It's like, because if I walk up on it, it's going to get an attack on me. Which I don't want.
Great. I needed to hit something.
Okay, good. Here they come. So it's daytime. I wonder if that wolf will despawn or not. I guess you just have to alert them, and then you can move around a little bit to get full range. Come on over. Welcome to my world. As long as there's nobody over here. There it is. Toast. Oh my God. Look at that. Those enemies better not move. Uh-oh. Those, they better not see me. This guy can see me, that's fine. They don't see me. I'm gonna entangle him. You're in bad shape, buddy.
I kill you.
I kill you. Minor health potion is great. I love that the enemies... yeah, Zagaron, that's a good point, right? The scout probably did protect us from getting flanked right there. So it's like... there's a little good and a little bad.
Something following us. Kill it.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to... there's a treasure over here, which I definitely want. Alright, that's a lot of potions. That's great. Michael and his glories. Oh, Michael. You're glorious. Treasure. Ooh, ooh. We got some really bad shoes. These are for you, buddy. The party feels blessed. We do. Oh, is this the grave?
Is coming our way. Be ready.
Yeah, this is the grave, isn't it? Perrin, your men have once again been seen ferreting around our loot. Oh, no, it's not. Alliance or not, that better not happen again, or I'll have your head. You have been warned. Shadow Woods. I'm not ready for anything called the Shadow Woods. I'm ready for the lighthouse, maybe. 10% chance of being ready.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
There's another crossbow. Maybe I could teach the mage crossbow.
need to hit something?
Alright. Here come the enemies. This is alarming. I'll try to go this way. All right. Spider's on us. Sid, I'm really enjoying it, my friend. And I agree that as you get outside the town after the starter area, it gets a lot more fun, and you could see it opening up. I like the loot system in this a lot. One of the great things about Might and Magic 3, which is the one I have the most experience with, and I'm sure they carry through all of it, is like the loot is just so good because it has so many prefixes and suffixes like Diablo-style loot, so you can just get some really broken equipment, which always is awesome. So the green buff is earth magic, so if any of them... It might help us resist poison, but I think that's nature. Alright, so she finally leveled up, which is what we've been waiting for. I'm going to try to push the dogs back. Oh, I pushed one of them back. We are not doing a good job. Okay. Let's see if I can push it back. I can. Now, I guess when you shoot into a group, you don't get to select who you hit. Or even in this situation, I don't get to select like which one I'm hitting. Maybe I do. Yeah, you can. You can click on it. Never mind. Forget what I said. You could focus fire. Thank God. Oh, Lord. It just did 4 attacks on the person who can't handle 4 attacks. Well, she's not dead, but that was not ideal. I didn't need to do that. This guy's dead. Okay. Alright. So, you need magic. Magic. What spirit? Mana? Yeah, and mana. Alright, what are your skills? Huh? Alright, so I really think that... What ranged weapon could... She could use a crossbow. I'm going to get one for her. It's really important to have... a ranged weapon. Yeah, Sid, for sure. Magical focus says critical hit chance. Arcane discipline is resistance. Kind of think we want like just more schools of magic. I know, Hermie. It's like you just have to taunt. There is no back row. Alright, so now she can actually use the crossbow. Awesome. Well, we're clearing out this area anyway. We need to rest, though. Alright. I feel like I have enough supplies to at least venture into the lighthouse.
Certainty of death, small chance of...
We're going into the dungeon. Alright, sweet. So this is the lighthouse level 1. Now let me check my people. So she's level 2. And the rest of the people will hit level 3 pretty soon here, which is great. And she'll, you know, pretend to catch up. This looks awesome, by the way. Luke, good evening, my friend. I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's got old school bones, but with some modern quality of life and some nice aesthetics, a good sense of humor. I think this is a lot of fun. So I'm really glad that you all turned me on to playing this, and I'm excited to see how it progresses. However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and playing some Might and Magic 10. We will be back tomorrow night playing another dungeon crawler. We're going to do some more Undernaut's Labyrinth of Yomi if you want to come check it out. That game gets a lot better as you go, too. I know, this should be my entryway, Fading. Crab, Hermie, Sid, Luke, Fading, Zagaron, Outnumbered, Dave, Hullabaloo. Thank you again, my friend. Victory. Zerx, Mellum, Alaxel, Cosmic, Darkstar, Ronnie, Var, Waj, Gabriel, Ready Player, Rodney, Outlander, Distro, Onk, String Theory, Verzian, SD, Black Lung, Raku, Bad Sid, everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.